Bristol, Tennessee is next on the race. Is the stop number 24 in the Castrol GTX Cup Series for the running of the Irwin Tools Not Race at Bristol. On the pole, it's Lisa Shears. Road alongside of her is Dylan Poteet. Row 2, Johnny Gardner and Alexander Dawson. Then John Acosta and Russ Batson in row 3. Row 4 has Aaron Williams and Morgan Carpenter. In row 5, Dominic Jarvis and Ryan Cooper. We had controversy in the Jeff Byrd Food City 500. What's going to happen at the night race? And here we go. Dylan Poteet gets a better start on the outside. He beats Lisa Shears, but Lisa is going to take the spot back with Johnny Gardner in tow. And Johnny Gardner's wasting no time. Look at Johnny Gardner. He's got a rocket ship. That 33 car, he is on fire right now. He started third and he's up to the number 1 spot already. Dylan Poteet, he wants a win bad this season to prove he can still win a race. And some people are wondering why Dylan Poteet's not winning. Guess there's probably no logical explanation why. But right now, Johnny Gardner, the Coca-Cola 600 winner, out in front. St. Jack Romesson's wishing that he had this car in season 4. At any rate, Johnny Gardner's leading with it right now as he has the number 1 position. With Dylan Poteet running in second position. So far, no cautions right now. We're 4 laps into the race. Dylan Poteet running in the second position right now. There's Lisa Shears in third, the Castrol GTX 27 of Talladega winner in the Aaron's 499. Aaron Williams right behind in 66th, and Dominic Jarvis in the 43. He runs in 5th position, and Batson in 6th. Sasha Dawson, she's having a good run so far, in 7th position. Then Russ Batson in 8th. There's a pace car there. Jeremy Doobie and Keith Batson, or excuse me, Jeremy Doobie in his 26 and the 42 of Mike Becker battling it out for a position. As I believe 11th and 12th, I believe. Nope, it's 10th and 11th, excuse me. Jeremy Doobie's in 10th. Wes Riddle up ahead in 9th in car 99. Dalton Day, he's having a forgettable season right now. Him and Mike Becker, I'd say, are about close to Colin Cropley type right now, just about raging all this. and need to clarify this. I'm not making fun of Colin Cropley, by the way. Justin Acosta in the 9th position in a 9th car. He's running 13th and 14th. Randy Carpenter. Alex Tanker, who had a good run going in the spring race here, but the classic Dawson rivalry on the white flag lap ruined Tanker's chances for his first top 5, maybe a win possibly. Jasmine Acosta, a Michigan winner, runs in 16th. Trent Dunham, who had such an awesome car in the spring and had it foiled by an ill-handling car, runs 17th right now. Remember saying that was the same car he ran in the spring, but the conditions are nowhere near like what it was in the spring, so Trent's kind of suffering with that car now. But it's still Johnny Gardner out in front in car 33 to Skull Bandit Chevrolet. Ryan Acosta right behind the 4 car. He's having trouble so far. Johnny Gardner closing in on him. He's about a half a straightaway behind Ryan Acosta. Acosta was a winner of the Dan Weldon 400 at Las Vegas and then the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. And Ryan Acosta getting close to be, it's a half a straightaway away from possibly going a lap down. But right now it is Johnny Gardner out in front, but I think Dylan Poteet may be closing in just a little bit, just a taste, but not enough to kind of notice. See what the laps are this time by, as we are now working on the 18th lap of this race. There's 50 laps in this event. kind of characteristic for Bristol to go with no cautions right now, as opposed to we had about 4 or 5 in the spring race. Gardner at 132.615. Dylan Pote at 132.9, but Johnny Gardner getting hung up behind a 5 car of... Oh! Justin Baxter smacked the wall. Johnny Gardner and Dylan Pote go both go, whoa! Justin Baxter almost took Lisa Shears out of the race. We're going to follow Justin Baxter. He's going to cause a wreck. If he is not careful, he's got Wes Riddle on the inside. Wes gets out of the way. Jeremy Dooley and Mike Becker better get out of the way. And now Dalton Day's right there on the inside. Oh, and Dalton Day spins Justin Baxter. Baxter goes up the track. Randy Carpenter's in it. John Acosta. Morgan Carpenter's in it. Did she get any damage from the crash? Her car looks clean. It is. Morgan Carpenter dodged a bullet, the championship leader. She's had all the luck in the world so far. And she didn't need to crash out because she had her lead cut big time to 75 points after Michigan. Let's look as to what happened. Dalton Day is, I'm sure at one point, I'm sure one hand's not pleased with Justin Baxter, but I'm sure Justin's not pleased with Dalton Day just blatantly spinning him out. Dalton's playing a little no more Mr. Nice Guy right now. Justin almost came back on the track. He almost hits Dalton, and then Randy Carpenter goes right into him. Alex Tanker and several goes through. And watch Carpenter in 71. Bam! He gets hit by Justin Acosta. Justin Perry got a piece of it in a 20 car. Several cars strewn all over the track. Not a good place to have it happen on the 36 degrees of banking at Bristol. Let's go on board with John Acosta as to what happened. On board to 7. Drive it down in turn 3, and oh crap. Or turn 1, excuse me. Well, there's the consequences. Car is smoking really bad. But right now it's Johnny Gardner out in front in car 33. As we are about halfway through this event here at Bristol. See, the lights in the pace car are going out. This time by. Gives Dylan Pote a break. Dylan Pote was losing ground a little bit to Johnny Gardner. He's starting to close right back up. Lights in the pace car are off, so we'll be back to green flag. We're back to green flag racing here at Bristol. It'll be Johnny Gardner in first place, second Dylan Pote, third Lisa Shears, our pole sitter for the event. She has not led a lap, so that's going to be frustrating for Lisa. Johnny gets a good start, but so too did Dylan. You can see in Dylan's eyes, he wants a win bad in season 4 of this series. And wants to regain some championship points. Currently 34th in points right now, and Dylan Pote is not happy with that at all. The man in charge of the Mountain Dew Racing Series. But he's running on Johnny Gardner's back bumper in a number 2 position right now. Gardner leading the race, and right now it's Lisa Shears in the 3rd position right now. Johnny Gardner starting to pull away a bit from Dylan. Dylan does not want that to happen, obviously. Aaron Williams in 4th. Dominic Jarvis and King Richard Race Cars having a good run in 5th position. Sasha Dawson, she's having an excellent day so far. She's running 6th with Russ Batson in 7th position. Russ in the top 5 in the points in his rookie season. The best of the Batson Doobie team, which is kind of strange. Usually you'd see Keith and Ann right up there in the points, but not this season. And neither one are happy about that. Although Ann does say that she does not want to trade that 3 car for anything. There's another Batson Doobie team member, Jeremy Doobie in the 26 car. He's having a good running in 8th position. Winner of the June race at Michigan, Mike Becker running in 9th. He's a short track specialist, as he is known. Johnny Gardner pulling away from Dylan Poteet. Dylan Poteet got loose coming on the second turn. Now he's got Lisa Shears all over him, and John Dawson has spun. He's about to get in Johnny Gardner's way. He's about a half a straightaway ahead of Johnny Gardner. And Johnny getting a little, kind of closing in a little bit on the 12 car. Dylan Poteet's kind of making a bit of a charge. Had a faster lap the last time by than Johnny. Let's see what the laps are this time by. Johnny at 132.423. Dylan at 131.704. So Johnny Gardner was a little quick that time by. Gardner has got 37 down in the books. 13 to go here at Bristol. So the laps are this time by. Gardner at 131.958. Dylan at 131.976. So not too far off. So it's not real far on the speeds. They're almost even. 11 to go. Be 10 when they come to the stripe here. Dylan Poteet in the 94 still battling the 27 of Lisa Shears, as we got 10 laps to go in the race now. There's John Dawson. There's where he is this time by. Him and Johnny Gardner on the same straightaway. Dylan Poteet, the thing that Dylan Poteet's got to hope for right now is Johnny Gardner gets held up at all by the lap traffic, and I don't think I don't think Johnny Gardner's in danger of that happening right now, but it could be possible that Johnny Dawson slows down any at all. This is time by Dawson at 131.2. Gardner was 131.9, so there. Dawson's a little bit slower, but I don't know if that's going to make any difference at all. Johnny Gardner has got a substantial lead right now on second place, as he's got 6 laps to go right now in the race at Bristol. Gardner's levering green the checkers right now, even though he started 3rd in the race. Lisa Shears, who's 3rd right now, was the pole sitter. So the 33 and the 27 kind of flip-flop positions in the start of the event, but now Johnny Gardner's proven his short track expertise, I guess you might say, as he leads him down with now 3 laps to go this time by. Off of corner number 2 they come. Johnny Gardner maintaining his own pace. 2 to go now. We may not have a finish like we did in the spring, but the race has gone a whole heck of a lot cleaner, that's for sure. And coming to the line, the white flag waves over Johnny Gardner. 1 lap remaining in the race here at Bristol. This time we didn't have no big pileup and no leaders reckoned, so... But Johnny Gardner has dominated this event. He's led from start to finish. Johnny Gardner wins the Irwin Tools Night Race at Bristol, 2nd one of the season. Dylan Poteet, a much-needed pick-me-up in 2nd position. I'm sure he wanted the win for sure. Lisa Shears finishes 3rd. Aaron Williams and Dominic Jarvis the top 5. Average speed in the race 111.928. Johnny Gardner the winner. Dylan Poteet 2nd. Then 3rd to Lisa Shears. 4th Aaron Williams. Dominic Jarvis in 5th. Sasha Dawson 6th. A good run for Sasha. Then Russ Batson, Jeremy Doobie, Mike Becker, and Justin Acosta, the top 10. Dalton Day, 11th. Trent Dunham, Alex Tanker, Jacob Rodriguez, Alex Filter. Then Justin Perry, Keith Batson, Morgan Carpenter, Earl Jarvis, and Matthew Rodriguez, the top 20 in the event. And then on down to Ryan Cooper in 28th. And 3 cars out of the race, John Acosta, Randy Carpenter, and Justin Baxter. The slow car who about caused the wreck in the first place, pretty much. But a big win for Johnny Gardner in the number 30 Skull Bandit Chevrolet. He has taken home the victory at Bristol, Tennessee. And here's how the points are right now after 24 races. Morgan Carpenter with a 90-point advantage over Jasmine Acosta. Jacob Rodriguez, Alexander Jones, and Russ Batson, the top 5. Then on down the list to Mike Becker in 20th position now. There's Sasha Dawson in 18th. Josh Osborne's been dropping back in the points. He's down to 19th right now. Alex Tanker, 21st. And on down the points, Dylan Poteet's second place finish moves him up to 25th in the points. So he possibly may be making a charge. That was 3 top 5s and 6 top 10s for him, but 7 DNFs. That's probably going to hurt his shot for a top 10 in the points. But anyway, so Darlington Raceway will be the next stop on the tour. The Mountain Dew Southern Fried 500.